Welcome everyone to the 15th Remembrance ceremony for your pets. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our yearly Remembrance ceremony will be virtual. There's just no way for us to invite families that have used our services for their pet family members' final journey and keep everyone safe. We will be presenting our ceremony to our YouTube and Facebook starting on December 19th. We'll have our poetry, music, and a roll call of each pet as we have in past years. We are disappointed that we cannot see everyone like we have every other year. This is my personal favorite day of the year, but we need to all get through this safely. We are wishing you all the very best for the holiday season and a healthy and a prosperous new year. And this letter is signed by the staff, Matthew Rucker and Sarah Rockman.
I can hear you If it should be that I grow weak and pain should keep me from my sleep, then you must do what must be done, for this last battle cannot be won. You will be sad, I understand. Don't let your grief then stay your hand. For this day more than all the rest, your love for me must stand the test. We've had so many happy years, what is to come can hold no fears. You'd not want me to suffer so, the time has come, please let me go. Take me where my needs they'll tend, and please stay with me until the end. Hold me firm and speak to me, until my eyes no longer see. I know in time that you will see the kindness that you did for me. Although my tail its last has waved, from pain and suffering I've been saved. Please do not grieve, it must be you who had this painful thing to do. We've been so close, we two, these years. Don't let your heart hold back its tears. Next will be Eileen Myers doing the roll call of all the pets.
Debbie Allwine, lost Libby. Scott Adams, Lily. Barbara Verso, Spanky. Bill Andamasaris, Rowan and Weston. Amanda and Josh Amelons, Charlotte. Melinda Abergast, Tiny. Mike and Terry Atkinson, Benjamin. Sonia Ashcraft, Midnight. Sheila Atkins, Chocolate. David Alderman, Daisy. Tammy Angeletti, Buffy. Patrice and Robert Ashbaugh, Guinness. Elaine Artez, Carter. Elaine Ochter, Stella. Bart Engott, Missy. Tracy Ashby, Shadow. Pamela Alberico, Brittany. Michaela Anderson, Tolis. Carly Albert, Daisy May. Ashley Allison, Coleman. Stuart Barnwell, Monty. Angel Blake, Oscar. Barbara Burrows, Pepe. Robert Burgoon, Bailey and Buster. Ashley Borowiak, Rufina. Larry Brush, Luna. Fred Bailey, Kelly. Pete and Alicia Beardsley, Mikey. Frank Ballawender, Merlin. Renee Butler, Rosie. Terry Brown, Phoenix. Ruby Barbado, Abby. Scott Barton, Chopper. Amanda Boozer, Brooke. Genevieve Berbigler, Shelby. Debbie Boggs, Roxy. Tracy Bryan, Mama. Whitney Bell, Marley Bob. Robert Black, Snowball. Shelley Burke, Harley. Kim and Gary Buckley, Boomer. Marilyn Buxton, Paige. Deborah Branca, Stormy. Timothy Burnell Jr., Senior, Sam. Elaine Buchanan, Cody and Tabitha. Connie Brown, Shiloh. Edward Branch, Valentino. Amy Blair, Joe. Leon Baldwin, Tara Louise. Carrie Baldwin, Dabby. John and Devin Berry, Barkley. Laura Brennan, Rusty. Josh Baumgartner, Chloe. Carrie Bayek, Midnight. Amanda Brickle, Sila. Eric Bagoli, Sweetie. Christopher Robin, Christopher Robin, Scrapper, Salt, Ides, Blue, and Belva. Marcy Bowser, Damien. Marla Bennington, Bambi. Angela Bayek, Bella. Jill Burns, Charlie. Brenda and Brian Busich, Luna. Samantha Barra, Benny. Jamie Burns, Willow. Vicky Buckner, Buster. Lori Biblis, Leo. Kara Berthold, Rocky. Jeremiah Burrows, Jackson. Chris Blair, Sophie. Barbag, Missy. Tina Bianco, Lukey. Karen Broadley, Zeta. Crystal Bennett, Tiki 2 and Zaro. Ed Beckman, Mindy. Jennifer Bannon, Tiger, Betty Boca, Princess, Paulette and Robert Berquist, La Sissy, Joseph Bergavengo and Camille Romeo, Bubbles, Bubbies, Rich Bowler, Neva, Michael Bayer, Reddick, Nancy Bretzis, Ella May, Michael Burnett, Max, Barbara Burgett, William and Cleo, Patty Bulick, Molly, Mark Bellucci, Ariel, Tara Bender, Eddie, Tina Bender, Summer, Lou Battiangi, Ashes, Tasha Bees, Bear, Sharon Burke, Brandon, Wendy Cerny, Reggie, Kelly and Robert Coria, King, Lois Cross, Prince, Robert Klein, Boo, Melanie Cusick, Presley, Richard Sione, Savannah, Renee Curdom, Darcy, Diana Cantaloupe, Nina Pola, Tom Clayton, Annie, Denise Kaler, Harley and Michaela, Denise Cochran, Posh, Colleen Corazon, Papa Joe, Gary Collins, Crystal Rose, Haley Corson, Jada, Kathy Christen, Precious Rose, Jerry and Melissa Canone, Buddy, Vicky Cosley, Hattie, Jeanette Cave, Shadow, Callie, and Charlie, Phil and Barb Cook, Pepper, Pam Cart, Butterscotch, Jessie Kuda, Claire Cross, Patty Ann, Tim and Tammy Craig, Theo, Lisa Courtney, Lost Jenna, Marlene Collins, Minnie, Karen Calhoun, Hunter, Wendy Clark, Buster Brown, Del Cochran, Buddy, Jeff Kareen, Chloe, Marion Campbell, Rascal, Delbert Clark, Wicket, Marnie Crago, Dottie, Robin Churko, Zeus, Nicole Collins, Molly May, Ron and Cheryl Cooley, Coda, Christopher Coates, Koenig de Hunde, Dale Capriosi, Chiba, Cynthia Cameron, Moon, Tinner and Sassy, Marissa Carey, Lost Puppy, Mary Cassidy, Ruby, Vincent Simrick, Winston, Samantha Campbell, Fergie, Sally Chandler, Mei-Ling, Richard Corson, Sadie, Tracy Creamer, Cosmo, Debbie and Dana Campbell, Bobo, Lacey Klaus, Cleo, Deborah Sherrick, Ginger, Jody, Carrie, Katie, Linda Darden, Domino, Lorraine Dante De Lorenzo, Stella Blue, Carl and Linda D'Agostino, Paco, Kathy Deegan, Charlie, John and Kayla Dorfler, Diesel, Tom and Teresa Doyle, Muffin, Melissa DeRogi, Cuddles, Sharon David, Maggie May, Kelly and Scott Dobson, Tank, Karen Dabney, Bear, Mark DeSalvo, Sadie, Tracy Del Signore, Jake, Crystal Douse, Buddy, Regina Dillon, Bud, Renee DeRogi, Bella, or Belle, Michael and Maureen DiTomaso, Brutus, Michael Ducklin, Now, Richard Dixon, Snoopy, David DeRogi, Daniel DeRogi, Chompers, Tammy Davis, Maya, Stacy Degris, Gunner, Leanne and Sean DiCristoforo, Rocky, Beverly Delfrat, Jack, Karen Duncan, Sage, Sarah Dett, Sweet Pea, Lana Disher, Lucy, James Dillinger, Mikey, Paul D'Alessandro, Shelley, Danette Dugan, Jazzman, Emerald DeJoya, Scrappy, Cliff Dawson, Nikki, Josh Dagras, Alex, Caitlin Eastman, Rafiki, Kyle, and Laffy Taffy, Debbie and Taylor Engelbaugh, Hazel, Deanne Elser, Chance, John and Pat Evans, Buddy, Beverly and David Elder, Tessa, Pamela Ivakich, Gina, Melanie Everson, Laney, Rick, Aaliyah, Sadie, Sarah Ellis, Albert, Vicky Emig, Channel, James Eakin, Maya, Deanna Emrich, Mia, Terry Ellis, Baby, Josh and Marianne Evonsky, Nike, Amanda Ferguson, Diesel, John and Meryl Foltz, Mikey or Mickey, Jessica Flick, Sadie, Doris and William Fletcher, Kbot, Larry and Laura Flick, Skyzer, Jen Footman, Max, Matt Farron, Henry G, Roy Fielder, Baby, Alyssa and Josh Fetty, Booger and Olive, Debbie Folkman, Skipper, Tina Foley, Boo Boo, Laura France, Sammy, Denise Flacco, Frankie, Jen Falvey, Tommy, Betsy Fisher, Baxter, Rebecca Ferentz, Mimsy, Kayla Fee, Buddy, Kathy Ferreira, EJ, Brian Flannery, Bandit, Shannon Fain, Emmy, Eloise Fell, Oreo, Gladys Ferreira, Boo, Tony and Karen Flynn, Chester, Alex and Trisha Fife, Mizu, Paula Forsyth, Freddie, Stephanie Foltz, Lance, Janet Fulmeyer, Feisty, Amy Ferrara, Ollie, Betty and Kathy Fury, Cookie, Joan Fulmeyer, Tunnels, Melissa Garrett, Bam Bam, Sandy Garcia, Millie, Robin Goldner, La Sarah, Becky Green, Shakespeare, Angelica Gilchrist, Bear, Cindy Guthrie, Sophie, Sandy and Walkiska, Willie, Laurie George, Whitey Toe Joe, William Groch, Bear, Jacqueline Gilmore, Winston, Audrey Goodrick, Maggie, Cindy Grover, Brute and Pumpkin, Linda Goldsboro, Bella and Evie, Deborah and Peter Grabaskus, Major, Marcia Grimm, Cody, Juan and Lisa Gilliland, Rocco, Brian and Kristen Gibbons, Oliver, Dennis and Debbie Glasser, Monty, Candace and Dan Goda, Gizmo, Missy and Tony Green, Frank, John Gaelic, Casper, Davida Gruber, Lady Godiva, Barbara Gill, Brady, Tammy Grant, Cookie, Bruce Godleski, Gunner, Aggie Green, Bear, Kathy Gill, Roxy, Sue Garrison, J-Lo, Luann Grabowski, Toby, Jenny Gilmore, Molly, Nakoma, Ziggy, and Frankie, Maria Godola, Kit Kat, Linda Gray, Riley, Jean Goodhart, Spanky, Tony Guillaume, or Gion, Little One, Kelly Gerhardt, Spike, Glenna Graves, Fiona, Sandra and Kenneth Green, Dashia, Pretty Girl, Susan and John Goldstein, Lola, Caitlin Gavin, Wally, Sarah Gugolski, Gunner, Jamie Guthrie, Dinky Dink, David and Cheryl Genock, Bailey, Debbie Gee, Bubby, Rhonda and Mark Gilmore, Diesel, Eric and Mary Goldstrom, Casey, Jackie Guthrie, Bailey, Betty Griglak, Tammy, Lonnie, Herventine, Bridget, Elena Halbig, Hebelig, Sully, Lorraine Hall, Caitlin, Becky Hilco, Ruger, Angela Hyde, Joe Paterno, Harry Hoffman, Floyd, Amber and David Hass, Ruger, Mary Hall, Kiki, Bruce Hophius, Jet, Carissa Hudak, Lotus, Carol Herrickle, Frisky, Nicole Hanna, Bellatrix, Clarissa and Victor Hoych, Rocco, Timothy Hoffman, Cody, Brad Ruska, Riley, Robin Herrick, Bryce, Michael Hills, Zoe, Tabitha Hartzell, Shada, Dr. Jennifer Hamilton, baby girl, Helen Healy, baby, Dawn Heater, Rocco, Betsy Huff, Poopy, Gail and Robert Harper, Petey, Janice Hawk, Jasmine, Ashley Haggerty, Kobe, Karen and Dave Harris, Coco, Christy Henlin, Riley, Rosemary Habarka, Roofer, Robert Hardisky, Vino and Molly, Ron Hawkins, Pink, Jennifer and Willie Homan, Nash, Jennifer Habarka, Caesar, Darlene Hughes, Precious, Linda and Warren Hall, Quinn and Oliver, Brenda Hanna, Sadie, Daniel Hill, Carmela, Cindy Hacker, Pip, Linda Hernandez, Rocco, Keith Horvath, Ace, Craig Hale, Buddy, Tracy Hankins, Bots, Robert and Hillary Hilke, Axel and Asa. Thank you. Dan Hughes, Oslo, Adriana Horseman, Callie, Paul and Barb Heiss, Mikey, Jackie Hall, Asha, Wendy Huntington, Mandy, Sherry Haddocks, Midnight, Amber Harper, Kit, Brenda Ivan, Mickey, Robert and Lynn Irvin, Precious, Courtney and Connor Ivan, Morris and Max, Irene Johnson, Trixie, Brian Johnson, JJ, David and Shannon Johnson, Bob, Kathy Johnson, Milo, Connie Jankovic, Pearl, Chelsea Johns, Odafin, Odafin Tutuola, Tasha Johnson, Shorty, Deborah Jewell, Sassy, Danny Johnson, Bruno, Alicia Jack Gunner, Mary Ann Jones, Lillian Rose, Robert Jackson, Snuffy, Lori James, and Jim Blackhand, Big Mouth, Willow, and Mama Kitty, Sabrina Juneteenth, Ramon and Vanilla Bean, Kim Jones, Romer, Dion Jones, Kingston, Holly Janusco, Annie, Deborah Johnson, Mia, Leanne Heath, John K. Bella, or Bell, Philip, Carrie and Leo, Bill Camro, Wheezy, Barbara Kishbaugh, Toby, Kim Kruger, Sonny, Gloria Kidd, Queenie, Gina Costas, Sir Fenimore and Minnie, Joe Corolla, Cyrus, Carrie Kendall, Max, Kim and Ray Kinch, Leo, Quincy, Shosho and Sammy, Devin Knight, Sophie, Darlene Kozer, Puka, Ashley Klink, Kyle, Barbara Kelback, Rufus, Dan Kyler, Drake, Judy Kloss, Bubba and Lulu, Monica Klein, Zoe, Linda Noble Speece, Madison, Stacy Catini, OC, Megan Kemps, Noose, Regina Keck, Bella, Nicole and David Korth, Sierra, Al and Marie Cleric, Pebbles, Eric Carmacy, Bella, Susan Kraus, Shadow, Karen Kopp, Cosmo, Charles Condos, Daisy, Russ and Lucinda Loudon, Daisy. Sorry.
Good job there.
Thank you. And Russ and Lucinda. Curtis Wansinger, Clay, Diane Loringer, Holly, Pam and Joe Ladner, Baby, Margarita Lewis, Mr. Kitty, Bonnie Leo, Yun Yun, Tori Lewis, Daisy, Jack Luchetti, Millie, Jean Whitman, Luda, Donna Luke, Tinkerbell, George LaCamera, Lucky, Ronald Blackford, Smokey, Dennis Leonetti, Iris, Lori Losick, Rusty, Donna Lindsay, Maddie, Carrie Logo, Elizabeth, Dorothy List, Tux, Patricia Lex, Moose, Ashley London, Mia.
Mary Ellen Lohman, Daisy, Norman Lane, Gizmo, Lisa Lewis, Tank, Patricia Lake, Miracle, Brian Land, Jake, Donna Lingenfelter, Storm, Tony Lemos, Max, Leah Lapino, Eddie, Marilyn and Donald Mangino, Libby, Maria Morris, Frankie, Monica McBride, Sassy, Richard Merrick, Willis, Christine McFall, Freya, Patty McCann, Oliver, Michael and Krista Mendoza, Casper, Courtney and Chris, Mosley, Buddy, Rosemary Marino, TT, Kevin and Lucy McCoy, Willie G, Sue Muscarella, Scarlett, Chuck Million, Sophie, Kathleen McWayne, Tucker, Karen Mosley, Nellie, Donna McConnell, Heidi, Bridget Moody, Saturn, Elizabeth McDonald, Ellie, David and Dorothy Miller, Stella, Carrie McFeeters, Bootsy, Jackie McBlain, Zoe, Paula Mahoney, Lady, Joyce Mentier, Buddy, Rosemary Manilis, LOC, Paul McDonald, Pinky, Bobby Munnell, Bodie, Nick Morgan, Bella, Tim and Judy Modica, Crystal, Lisa Marie, Pinky, Jim Moore, Spook, Stephen and Aaron Marks, Max, Judy Mendocino, Leo, Shirley Monin, Cody, Gracie Allen, Ginger Joe, Chris Mullen, Romeo, Sheila McJunkin, Maxwell, Marcia and Doug Montgomery, Lexi, Jill McGanna, Bubba, Tanning Messina, Sunny, Shirley McElhaney, Miss Callie, Sweet Pea, Betsy Mora, Chuck, Nancy Myers, Crybaby, Dawn Morovich, Mariah, Ashley and Josh Myers, Roxy, John Mahanovich, Roscoe, Ron and Wendy, Marafi, Abby, Jean, Moni, Rose, Michelle Morelli, Penny, Chuck Music, Titan, Jennifer Martin, Lorna, Jill McCartney, Sarah, Mike Mann and Becky Merchant, Foxy, Colleen and David Mitchell, Rocky, Kenneth Mason, Angel, William Marsteller, Henry Haley, Jamie and Chuck McGonigal, Lila, Angeline Morocco, Ilsa, Jeff Mild, Diamond, Linda McConnell, Beaker, Carol McKay, Jake, Barb Mild, Mikey, Amy and Jeremiah McFan, Pearl, Paul McBriar, Jack, Leanne and Jeff Myers, Jackson, Melanie and Dante, Maranjoni, Benny, Nancy McQuistion, Bonnie, Nikki Muccio, Meatball, and Justin O'Connor, Chance. Ergen Ugas, Whiskers. Aaron Platt, Toby Bow. William and Francis Peters, Bailey. Rebecca Pruitt, Max. Addison Hoxa, Guinea. Francis Kucharich, Nala. Robert Cheryl Pieri, Mello. Jack and Vonda Poole, Andy. Nicole and Boomer Pearsall, Tina, Drizzle, Rummy. Marina Parker, Emma. Heather Pritz, Clarice. Patty Pagano, Barkley. Angie Perazero, Rio. John Polachik, Max. Fred Peluso, Twinkles. Robert Panolis, Merlin. Brenna Penwell, Diesel. Lorraine Peedle, Nancy. Mary Pavarnik, Opie. Cheyenne Palmer, Maverick. Nick Pogazelik, Jake. Lynn Price, Comanche. William Palmersheim, Cooper. Linda and Gary Picarelli, Luke. Randy Paxton, Charlie. Paula Proctor, Paisley, Smokey. Amanda Peters Dolan, Hershey. Katie Phelps, Kylie. Debbie Palumbo, Cosette. Jerry Pape, Lucy. Tracy Perkins, Oscar, Cleopatra. John and Kathy Palumbi, Calvin. Ashley Palmer, Bo. Tony Paulson, Toby. Lynn Prizeworthy, Max. Millie and Aubrey Phipps, Zena. Joanne Flatboars, Prince. Joy Priestley, Sheba. Cheryl Parola, Pixie. Brad Picciaccio, Jinxie. Scott Price, Spanky. Rose Podolin, Charlie. Melody Province, Gizmo. Steve Patton, Miss Kitty. Donna and Brian Panella, Logan. Marianne Payne and Craig Krieger, Shep, Vinny. Bill Pito, Tony, or Tootie. Lori Pavlowski, Lucy. Pi, Rossi. Roxy, Emma, Gracie. Cecilia Ritchie, Miss Kitty. Monica Reno, Peaches. Bob Ruber, Fred. Cindy Ramsey, Lily. Nancy Rodans, Nemo. Francis Ray, Honey. Robert Retort, Smokey. Kelly and Mark Ray, Fiona, Stella. Bill Ross, Hector. Alan Rose, Peanut. Bob Rowell, Samson. John and Lena Rosati, Rufus. Mary Jo Rembold, Scrappy. Gary Wren, Dixie. Lorraine Robeson, Zoe. Amanda Rosenberg, Stormy. Michelle Reed, Lily. Alice Reinar, Kelly. Sandra Riffy, Chloe. Robert Rubano, Sylvester. Alex Rumsey, Argo. Dana Ray, LB, Furby. Pam Ryder, Mookie. Samuel Rado, Mickey. Tina Rock, Clark. Sue Reyes, Cuddles. Cheryl Ruber, Chloe. Kim and Scott Reed, Sheena. Amber Brown's Rocky. Shelby Ripple, Susie Gunner. Bill Rodemoyer, Remy. Robert Richard, Coco. Joyce Reefer, Fluffy. Ashley Rusu, Joker. Bart Regis, Sylvester. Byron Ridgway, Tinker. Dr. Joseph Rout, Peggy Sue. Nicholas Runyon, Dog. Kim Ringer, Dozer. Jeff and Stephanie Respecki, Toby. David Shannon Richardson, Walter. Jonna Rierick, Nitro. Ronnie and Rob Rosati, Romeo. Lynn Rupert, Maxan. Audrey Rainey, Cody. Stephen Sigler, Missy, Bandit. Elizabeth Strizzy, Cheech. Ray and Connie Smeltzer, Moki. Erica Schultz, Walleye. Jim Smith, Chewy. Patty Scully, Bella. Cindy, Stacy, Trinket, Jeff Schaefer, Shadow, Linda Smith, Ben, Christine and Victor Stefano, Colby, Jack, Wendy Salcido, Lucy, Jack, Deanna Spadafora, Mecco, Nicole Slifko, Chewbacca, David Smolinski, Casey, Sabar Simonet, Spirit, Dawn Sharbut, Sasha, Sarah Smith, Earl, Goose, Adam Swartz, Chase, Penny and Dan Stewart, Boo, Valerie and Wayne Simeon, Ellie Mae, Christine Sartori, Tiger, Jeanette Smith, Jake, Oliver, Nellie, Loretta Spadafora, Jedi, Jim Smith, Roxy, Bradley and Gina Spawn, Stanley, Laura Smith, Ziva, Sean Smith, Lexi, Ed and Patty, Seidel, Katie, Brian Christine, Schnauzer, McLovin, Margaret Shelley, Wode, Leanne Sigler, Tubby, Madeline Sherman, Smokey, Victor Suzinski, Daisy, Cheryl Schlobon, Libby, Amber Scalfari, Gray, Amy Slegg, Mango, Stacy Squatritro, Sage, Sean Stoker, Ryan, Melissa Scales, Mandy, Larry Smith, Harper, Angel Stambaugh, Bear, Mark Schaefer, Kickback, Kathy Sabo, Petey, Judy Schaefer, Zoe, Patricia Shreves, Levi, Donna Stickle, Tigger, Doug and Michelle Shellhorn, Pebbles, Brian Elizabeth Schreffler, Blossom, Precious, Esther and Augusta Spalding, Shadow, Tia Schaefer, Bubbles, Marie Smith, Peaches, Allison Schuster, Lucky, Martha Smith, Max, Melissa Simpson, Steele, Linda Sauter, Lucy, Tina Steindorf, Mia, Sherry Shardy, Patty, Cindy and Fred, Shoestrich, Butterscotch, Kendra Smith, Mojo, Gary and Betsy Swoley, Max, Melissa Such, Star, Samantha Stahl, Stefka, Catherine Schotch, Ruby, Elizabeth Sanford, Buddy, Pam Sherbani, R.B., Janine Smith, Sadie, Tanya Smeltzer, Shadow, Vianne and Christy Strobel, Tanner, Jeff Snyder, Jasper, Jared Smith, Millie, Jamie Schultz, Alvin, Mike Sherrar, Chance, Emily Schaefer, Luigi, Michael Skiba, Foxy, Larry and Donnell Sheets, Spanky, Ann Sigmund, Viley, Katie Stigliano, Eli, Kevin Swager, Westley, Holly Salcido, Bear, Yvonne Stahl, Buck, Jackie and Tom Santillo, Boots, Jess Tafani, Peter Parker, Lisa Tubler, Pugsley, Brandon Tate, Callie, Adam Tremblay, Heidi, Jamie Townsend, Lucy, Betsy Taft, Jack, Jessica and David Turner, Tucker, Duke, Tasha Thompson, Trixie, Diane Thompson, Annie, Cindy Thorpe, Kane, Morgan Treadway, Spooky, Larry and June Tanner, Eva, Kelly and Josh Thomas, Butkus, Janet Taylor, Nellie, Andy Thomas, Juno, Kathy Tangman, Bogey, Marion Turner, Red, Vicky Thompson, Gracie, Melissa Tutino, VG, Robert Taft, Lucky, John and Darlene Taylor, Bella, Jennifer Thompson, Echo. Marianne Travers, Clementine. Erica Titus, Hitler James. Bob Thompson, Omen. Caitlin Trott, Chocolate. Jolene and Luke Takish, Roxy. Ted Tinsman, Chloe. John Trott, Bella. Greg Tarr, Maxwell. Mary Tankovich, Carly. Adam and Mackenzie, Yuri, Buddy. Barb Urban, Spot, Goldie. Brian Uzarski, Opal. Carol Valentine, Bella. Joe and Christine Vanasco, Chuck. Doug Verley, Texie. Danielle Veet, Loki. Darlene Verno, Coco. Nancy Vermeer, Zoe. Roberta Vaughn, Allie. Mike Voldish, Max. Mike Vargo, Ralph. Bobby Whittington, Stewie. Janet Weber, Crosby. Kristen Weaver, Kane. Jeff Weilacher, Milo. Kathy Witzman, Sadie. Harry Warner, Princess. Fran Wilson, Cole. Tam Wright, MJ. Diane and Jeff Weilacher, Fester. Aaron Wolf, Winston. Kurt Worley, Lucky. Curtis Wolf, Angus Moose. Clarence and Pam Weimer, Trixie. Sharon Wilson, Bella. Thomas Wary, Yoey. Michael and Ashley Wilgus, Happy Daisy. Kathleen Weaver, Roxy. Melissa Woliski, Brutus. Tara Wilson, Lilo, Stitch, Mia. Michelle and Bree Wright, Cooper. Elwood and Kathleen Walker, Susie. Amy Wilson, Tiger. Melissa Wheaton, Bert. Leonard Williams, Cerberus. Amanda White, Gary. Pam Winkler, Getty S. Berg. Rebecca Watcher, Persace. Andrea Winner, Stewie. Bill Wygant, Remington. Griffith York, Daisy. Gary Yeager, Toby. Robert Young, Cocoa Pebbles. Charlene Yereb, Roscoe. Mark and Emma Yorsch, Luca. Danielle Zareliak, Luna. David and Barb Zalek, Lab Mix. Dee Dee Zikar, Bubba. Lori Zombarelli, Eddie. Cherie Zibe, Simon.
I ask you to please look at your program. You'll notice that there's a name there, Tina Burdette. Tina was to take part in the roll call, but her father has been stricken with the COVID-19, so she is unable to be here. The same with Beverly Kling. Beverly Kling has also been stricken with the COVID-19 and is unable to be here today. And I'm going to attempt to do what she does every year, read this little letter from across from the Rainbow Bridge. I'm sure that we would rather Beverly be here, but I'll do my best to read her the letter that she always reads from across the Rainbow Bridge. This could be a typical letter from across the Rainbow Bridge from your favorite pet, a pet that you love. So let's see what it sounds like. The pet says, "Hi, Mom and Dad. Now that I've been across the Rainbow Bridge for a couple of weeks, they said that I should write a letter home. Sorry, but I'm so busy across the bridge that I really haven't thought much of home. They said it's okay, that you would understand, and I hope you do, and I think you will. Remember that night when I wasn't feeling very well, and we were all crying? I don't remember much, but I do remember seeing and hearing all of you and feeling your touches and hugs. I remember hearing, "We love you," and that one last command to go through. I didn't know what you meant. So I turned around and walked through the fog that was in front of me. I saw, I saw the biggest bridge that I have ever seen. And so many friends on the other side of it. They were all playing with toys and with balls. And you were right to tell me to go there. My feet kept moving forward. My heart kept pulling me back. Your touches became lighter and lighter. And I wanted to come back and nudge your hands for more love, but I was overcome by this feeling of curiosity for the happy place over the bridge. My feet started moving on their own, like a gentle breeze was moving them forward for me. I can't explain it, but I had no doubt that it was the right thing to do. So I walked across that big, huge bridge by myself. I looked for you, but you're always at my side walking with me, but this was a little different. I didn't have a collar around my neck or a leash connecting me to you. I was free. Even though you weren't there with me, I never felt alone. I actually felt like I had a huge cape of love wrapped around my body. And the more I walked, the easier it was to breathe. So I kept walking. And I would feel more warmth in this big hug. So I kept walking. I eventually made it over the big bridge. I did it by myself, Mom. When I got there, all of my new friends greeted me and helped me walk off the bridge. It was so cool. They gave me a pair of wings and they said that I was now a guardian angel. And what I have learned over these past few weeks has been amazing, and nothing like I've ever seen before. We're all the same up here. We all have wings, and we all have forever people to watch over. That's you, Mom. You're my forever person, and I'm your forever dog. We had such a great life together, and I do miss you a lot. But please know that I am so happy in my new home across the bridge. I'll send you another earth angel so you won't be alone. Give them your whole heart like you gave it to me. I'll check in every so often to make sure that they treasure your love. I always did. And when you miss me, think of a rainbow and know that I'm on the other side of it, waiting to walk with you again. I'll always be in your heart. I love you. Time for me to go play though. See ya. In closing, would like to thank Bill McCary for helping Eileen read the roll call of pets, and would also like to express, excuse me, would like to express our feelings for Tina's father and for Beverly Kling. Beverly, we miss you. And with the hope for that next year that we might be able to do this in person rather than virtual. And in closing, again, we ask you all to please pray for those who have been affected by this terrible disease. Thank you for coming. God bless you.